Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are doing a spirit reading for the sign of Leo. This is a general reading, so if it's not resonating, that's fine. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Take what works for you, leave what doesn't. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're seeing it is when you are meant to receive these messages. All right, let's get into it. So, what do you have to offer our Leo viewers today regarding their spiritual path? Let's see what we have here. This was on the top. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man, Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles. Okay, we'll take this first. Ten of Swords, the Star, the Magician, Temperance. Oh, that's all. Okay, Six of Swords, and Nine of Pentacles. Ooh. And at the bottom, the High Priestess was there, and the Three of Swords released and wanted to come out as well. So we'll take that too. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, Leo, you have been feeling a little bit stuck on your spiritual path. You've been wanting to follow your inspiration to forge ahead, but there are some feelings that have been weighing you down and holding you back a bit that you're needing to process. You are having a bit of trouble seeing the progress that you've made, how far you have come. I'm also getting that you're having trouble seeing the painful experiences that you've been going through as progress, as important steps along your path, as something that is improving your situation overall and propelling you forward. So you have been feeling a sense of loss, betrayal, abandonment, heartbreak, like grief. This is giving the sense that you have been losing someone, that someone is no longer a part of your life. This could be a romantic relationship ending. This could also be like the loss of a loved one. And all of the intensity of this feeling has been sort of creating a space where you've gotten a little stuck and weighed down by these feelings. Your feelings are something that you're meant to receive as signals about your well-being, about guiding you along your path, to feel them, process them, and then release them. But from what I'm seeing here, you are hanging on to those feelings, sort of embodying them and taking them as your truth right now, or you have been recently. But whatever is ending for you here is the beginning of a whole new world for you. And sources wanting you to see that beyond all of this pain that you've been feeling, there is hope. And it's important for you to connect with that sense of hope, to inspire faith within yourself that things can improve, that this is the worst things are going to be in this situation, and they can only get better from here. So, it's also important to recognize that you have the power as a divine creative being to create your own reality. You get to choose how you feel. It is technically a choice to be remaining in these painful feelings of whatever you're losing, and you can stay there as long as you like. But as long as you are giving attention to those feelings in a sense of not, I'm hearing like sort of like acknowledging their presence, but keeping yourself separate from them. You have to fully feel them to let them move on. And like keeping them at arm's length is a choice. You have to choose to welcome them in for what they are, for the experiences that they are meant to bring you, the transformation that they are meant to bestow upon you, and then also choose to let them pass through, to choose to bring healing to yourself, because you have the power to do that. We all have the power to do that, to heal ourselves. Sometimes we can get stuck in our head and lose sight of that a bit. But the reality is that we are all able to heal ourselves. And this is something that you know subconsciously. This is something that you're learning to bring into your conscious reality. This is part of a transition that you're making. This whole scenario of moving through this pain and learning to be your own healer. You're not only moving from the past to the future on the other side of this portal of feeling, but you are also moving from a state of feeling a sense of victimhood to your sense of empowerment in your own like divine abilities, your own creative power. And ultimately, once you move through this process, you're going to find a renewed sense of independence and abundance in your life. This is something that you've been calling in, something you've been wanting to feel, wanting to experience. You've really experienced a lot of stagnation and suffering, being like holding yourself back where you've been. But saw out into the future that you want to be free, that you want things to flow more naturally and not feel so oppressive. And that's what this journey, or this part of this journey, is providing for you. You are tapping into your own powers, and they are growing. You may feel like the loss you have experienced or are experiencing or about to experience is the end of something that was supposed to be big in your life, but the reality is that it's the end of something small, and it's making way for the fullness of fulfillment that you were looking for within this situation that's ending. Let's see if we can clarify, get a little more information about what's ending for you more specifically here. There's some different options for some people, some confirmation. What's ending for Leo? Okay. We had the 5 of Wands and the Empress come out. This is speaking to me of ending a relationship with someone that you saw as being ideal, fertile, bountiful, but that you've actually not had this flow of abundance with. You've had a lot of conflict and repression of your true nature. You saw it as being something big and bountiful, but in reality, it was something that was keeping you small. I mean, and this could be literally a romantic relationship, or this could be the passing of a family member that you really looked up to, but that you had a sort of toxic relationship with that was really not healthy for you. Whether that's you cutting off contact, or it's due to their passing, or whatever the case may be for you. But it's definitely a change of relationship with someone that you at one point saw as larger than life, but was the reason that they seemed larger than life was because they were putting you in a position that made you feel small. That's why you're going to experience so much growth and expansion as you move yourself through this healing process and make this transition to trusting your own power, letting it flow through you, expand, and grow your reality. Let's get a couple of oracle cards here. Other messages about this situation, about the spiritual path. Oh, okay. We had death come out. This is definitely a huge change. And like I mentioned before, for some of you, that's not going to resonate for everyone, but for some of you, this is a literal passing of someone. That's maybe why it's so hard for you, that you know there's no going back from this change, that this person is completely gone from your life, but you're having trouble seeing that it's going to end up to be a good thing for you. Once you move through this whole process of acclimating to these feelings, of moving through this healing process, you'll find on the other side how much this person was really influencing your life and holding you back. And now for others of you, this is just a metaphorical death. This is also a change that you can't come back from, but it's because like this person does not serve you. They're not good for you. And you are realizing that it hurts a lot, sure, but you are coming to understand that it's going to feel good again. It's going to feel better than it ever did once you let go of this person completely. Okay, and we had the stag and the fire fairy come out as well. Pride and leadership, creative action, and optimism. Okay, so these are both guides. So I'm getting from this that you are receiving communication from your spirit guides in the ethereal realms to help you move through this process, to help you see the truth of your own divine nature, to help you see the truth of the situation that you had with this person that you're letting go of. Helping you to have this hope, this sense of faith and optimism, to take a healthy sense of pride in yourself. That's very important for you, Leo. Whoever this person is, like they've been putting you in a situation where they've sort of been like belittling you and, like I said, making you feel small. And you are coming into your own power, taking pride in yourself and who you are, taking action to lead yourself, with this magician power, your creative divine power, toward a new future that's going to be bigger and brighter than you could have ever imagined. And at the bottom of the deck was partnership. So there's a couple of messages coming out for that as the underlying energy in that set of cards. For those of you that this is a romantic relationship that's been toxic for you, your future holds a new partner that's going to embody what you were trying to perceive in this other person, but it's actually going to be that. It's going to be the true Empress energy, not any sort of like falseness that is breeding conflict and arguments and making you feel degraded and less than, like you have been feeling in this previous situation. And, for those of you that this is feeling like a sort of controlling, like emotionally abusive parent that is either passing or past, or that you are cutting off contact with, that has been affecting your love life. The way they have been making you feel has been affecting your ability to find companionship that is healing and nurturing for you. So letting go of this person and this past pattern is leading you to a path of finding a partnership that serves you. What final messages do you have for Leo people? Okay, we had a few things come out here. Grace and gratitude, stepping into power, transformation, wandering path. Okay, so with this 7 of Pentacles that we had here, it's important for you to count your blessings, to express gratitude for your blessings, and move through this energy with grace, which also includes like being able to see painful experiences as a blessing. That's how you expand your joy. That's how you get unstuck from this pain, from this grief, is by finding a sense of gratitude for having experienced it and being able to move on. Enjoy the journey. I didn't read that before. It literally says enjoy the journey right there. When you allow yourself to do that, it's going to be extremely transformative for you. A fresh new way of living emerges. Yes, it's literally going to change your life. You are stepping into your power. You have the strength to get through this and come out on the other side better than you have ever been. And at the bottom was Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. That's exactly what's happening for you here. Even if you've not been able to see it because all of this negative energy has been clouding your judgment, know that you are getting past it by moving through it and coming out on the other side healthy, happy, whole, and successful. This is beautiful, Leo. I am so excited for you all to be having this transformative experience. I know it's hard, it's been hard, but things are going to be looking a lot brighter for you, as they should. You're the sun. All right, so this is your reading for this week. If this resonated with you, give it a like, comment down below, tell me a little what's going on with you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you next week at your reading. Bye.